it's Ida here, gourmet next door. You guys like my yellow hat? Guys, tonight we're making blackened salmon with a cucumber dill salad. It's gonna be so nice, refreshing, light, delicious, nutritious, and flavorful. So let's walk through the ingredients. Guys, for this recipe, I'm gonna be using an organic salmon fillet. This is about 400 grams. I'm gonna use half of it, so 200 grams salmon fillet. Then for the blackening aspect, I'm gonna use some spices. So I have oregano, we got some cayenne, paprika, we got some turmeric, lemon zest, and then let's move on to the cucumber salad. So for that, of course, obviously we're gonna use some cucumbers. I got some fresh dill. I'm gonna also use some Boston lettuce here, red onion, and then avocado oil, salt, pepper. That's it. Now with that, let's get blackening this salmon. Little salsa, little cooking. Come on guys, dance with me. Woo! Woo! Guys, I don't know about you, but I think salmon is one of the sexiest, the most glamorous, elegant fish ever that existed. So, what I want to do is get my fillet half here. I got midsection, nice piece of salmon here. Lovely, lovely. So, I'm just gonna go across like this. Now, what makes the salmon blacken is actually the spice rub, the dry spice rub I'm gonna put on the salmon. And it's gonna be super flavorful. So, first we have some paprika. Paprika is a smoked paprika. I love the smokiness, the color, and it's gonna give our salmon a really lovely flavor, but also color. So here I have half teaspoon. So I'm actually gonna put 1 teaspoon of paprika, and then we're gonna add some turmeric. Now turmeric, of course, is a super great spice that's also anti-inflammatory, and it's known for immunity benefits. So I'm going to put half a teaspoon of turmeric. Turmeric actually gives it a very nice color as well. So it's gonna be the fight of turmeric versus paprika. And then I'm gonna put some oregano, some dried oregano, half a teaspoon. Now I'm gonna add a bit of cayenne. I love cayenne. I love a little heat, but if you don't like it, just exclude it. So, a couple of sprinkles. And then we're gonna add our salt. Now I'm gonna give this mixture a little stir here. Those spices already look really nice. So the salmon is already, of course, an oily fish. I'm going to only add the oil to the pan when I'm cooking it. So this is gonna be a dry rub on the salmon. I'm also gonna zest a little lemon. I love lemon zest in fish dishes. And of course I'm gonna use the juice later because I think fish and lemon are like match made in heaven. I'm pretty sure Bruno thinks I'm totally loco, but who cares? We are cooking, people! So what I'm gonna do now is just put a drop of oil on my salmon because I want the rub to stick to it. Just a little bit, because remember, salmon's already oily. Literally 1 drop. So now I'm gonna give this little salmon a little massage before the dry rub, people. So now let's put a rub. So now what you want to do is you want to go around the salmon and you want to just tuck it in. You want those spices to stick to the salmon. This is what's going to create that delicious crust. And usually I cook salmon with skin side down, but this one, because we're blackening it, whereas we're actually going to be putting it on the flesh side down when we cook it. And then we'll flip it. It's going to cook on the skin side in a second step. Now I'm gonna park the salmon so the rub can infuse into the fish as I start my salad. But before, check out this gorgeous piece of fish. Guys, for the salad, I've done something for the cucumbers ahead of time because you need them to become nice and soft. So what I've done is very, very simple. I took the whole cucumber and I washed them and then I sliced them really thin. And then I put them in this bowl, okay? Then what I added to this is a little pickling liquid. So very simple. It's going to be 1 measure of vinegar, half measure water, and half measure sugar. Of course, I use erythritol and then a pinch of salt. That's it. So I combine that and then I put it on top of the cucumbers. Erythritol doesn't dissolve as sugar, so what I did is I just took the juice part, so the liquid part of it, which is the pickling part anyways, and then I kind of discarded the erythritol. But if you're using sugar, it will definitely dissolve. I poured it on top of the cucumbers and I let them sit. So it's been about an hour and they are really nice and tender and soft. Perfectly crunchy. So now I'm gonna drain this first. So I drained the liquid from the cucumbers. Now we're gonna go ahead and add a few other delicious things. So here I have half a red onion. That's more than enough, so I'm not gonna use the whole thing. Okay, now I'm gonna cut this onion in little thin slices as well. And then I'm going to add a little acid and a little salt, you know it, just to get them nice and tender before I add them to my salad. So we add a bit of salt. So I'm gonna get half a lime into my onion. Birthday tomorrow, so I'm really happy. I sent her some flowers and then I sent her some strawberries covered in dark chocolate because she's rather health conscious. And then I actually found this toilet roll cake. I thought it's kind of a unique thing for 2020. So I sent that to her address, so I can't wait to see her reaction tomorrow. It's nice to do nice things for people. It just makes me happy. So now the onions are gonna hang out a little bit. In the meantime, I wanna add some gorgeous Boston lettuce to my salad. It's like a miniature little lettuce here. Love this because it's gonna up the fiber and deliciousness, of course. So just like the cucumber, I want some thin slices of the lettuce. I think this is as much lettuce as I want because I want the cucumber to be the star. And then let's get some dill. So basically what I want to do is I want to get my salad done and resting, and then I will cook the salmon. I love cucumber and dill. I think they're a great combination. And it's always nice to pair something soft like salmon with something super crunchy like cucumber. Guys, the way I create recipes honestly is super simple. Just look for contrasting textures, colors, and then boom, there you have it. So now I want to chop my dill. Amazing. Let's throw in the dill. And now I'm also going to add my onions, because I want these flavors to get to know each other. I always talk about mingling flavors. Exactly. Oh, it smells so nice. Gorgeous. Guys, now we are ready to make the salmon. So what I'm gonna do is turn the heat to medium. Get some olive oil in the pan, just in the center. And remember, every great browning effect takes some butter. I'm just gonna add a little butter to the pan. So the one thing with blackening is you want the pan hot. Yeah, we are on medium heat, but you still want it hot. So when we put the fish down, it's gonna immediately form a crust. That's what we want. So I got the pan to a medium-high heat because I want it to ramp up quickly. I can now smell the oil, which means the pan is getting there. Now let's ramp it up. We don't want the oil to burn. That's the only caution. So, wow, wow, wow. Guys, now the pan is hot and we take our beautiful salmon and carefully place it flesh side down. That's it. I'm gonna do about 3 minutes on this side and then I'm gonna turn it and cook it probably for about 5 to 7 minutes. Oh, I wish you could smell what's going on in that pan. It smells so lovely. I can smell the oregano, the paprika. Guys, you see the pan smoking, so it's time to turn the fish. Let's see how this gorgeous piece of fish looks. Ready? Woo! Guys, I want you to see this. That's what I'm talking about. Remember, we're making blackened salmon. So now, turn the heat to medium. And I'm just gonna go around the pan with my spatula because I want the fish to soak up all that fat that's in the pan. Oh, somebody wants to eat salmon too. Guys, if you love salmon, you have to try this recipe. It's so easy and it's so fulfilling. I'm gonna plate this on a gorgeous white plate because I want all my colors to be visible. So let's plate our salad. It's gonna go as the bed. Oh, I forgot to dress my salad. As I put my salad on the plate, I realized I didn't dress the salad, but let's do a simple dressing, very, very easy. So let's put our avocado oil. And then little lime juice. So guys, I like my salmon soft. So I like my salmon medium, which means I'm gonna cook it for about 8 minutes. But if you like your salmon well done, cook it for 10. Guys, look at this gorgeous fish. I'm gonna turn off the pan. Salmon is ready. I'm gonna add a little salt to my salad. And then let's space it out a bit. Oh, gorgeous. Now it's time to plate this gorgeous fish. I kind of want to show you the skin, but I don't want to make a mess. Ooh. I mean, look at how gorgeous this fish is. It is blackened salmon after all. The fish goes on. Oh, perfecto. Guys, that's it. This is my super quick, super tasty blackened salmon with cucumber dill salad. Bon appetit! Guys, it's time to taste the food, so let's give it a go. First, I'm gonna start with my crunchy cucumber dill salad. So delicious. Even if I put the dressing at the end, because I cured those cucumbers ahead of time, it has a nice little vinegary kick. Now for the salmon. It's so crunchy. It's so perfectly cooked. Super hot. I just want to show you how gorgeously it's cooked inside. Let's give it a go. It's so moist and tender, and those spices are so flavorful. You are never going to eat a boring salmon fillet again. Thanks for watching. Stay home, stay safe, and catch you next time. Ciao!